Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. The girls say hello as well. Let's see. Khaleesi. Khaleesi. Mm, I guess she had more to say. She's really excited you guys are here tonight. See, we have Mama G. She said she's going to try to stay awake, but she's leaving her thumb. Well, thank you very much, Mama G. And if you did need to go to sleep, I completely understand. And then we have, is that Abigail? A- I'm not sure how to say that one. Loves Crochet, welcome in. And then, of course, Miss Angela is here, and Deborah Richardson, and Miss Mary. Hello, Jennifer and Maribel. How are you ladies doing tonight? Wonderful to see you. I've actually crocheted a little bit this week. Misty, welcome in, honey. All right, you enjoy whatever you're working on over there. I'm sure it's absolutely wonderful. And we'll, of course, talk soon. I have, we went out yesterday for the Toys for Tots ride. Um, on the motorcycle, we had lunch with our fellow Eagles. We belong to a motorcycle group, and so we had a nice lunch with them and brought our toys along. And then our chapter president brought the toys over to the Toys for Tots ride. Unfortunately, this ride is one that's truly not a very safe ride to go on, as the police escort that the motorcycle club hires in this particular area, they quite often will leave the stoplights prior to the entire group of bikes getting through the stoplight, which ends up making cars try to get in between the group of bikes and makes for an extremely dangerous situation for the group of bikes. Matter of fact, our group almost got hit on a previous year, which is why we donate to this ride, but we don't generally go on this ride. Normally, we would have gone on a ride just as a club. However, it is raining nonstop here in South Carolina right now, and extremely cold. Well, extremely cold for us. It's currently 39 degrees outside. But you can imagine on the motorcycle, that's quite chilly, even in full leather. Um, a matter of fact, when we went to the meetup for lunch, the King and I were the only bike there. Everybody else showed up in their cars. So we were the only ones to brave the cold. But lunch was really good, and it was really nice to hang out with the club and talk to the ladies a little bit. I'm starting to get to know them a bit. Yeah, I'm a little more shy, and there is quite an age gap. Um, for most of the people in the club are already retired. So they're old enough actually to be my parents. Um, However, I don't worry about that. I just think they're a fun group of people that like to go on fun rides and check out cool restaurants and stuff like that. So I'm looking at it as just a really fun experience. And it doesn't matter how old anybody is. And ooh, Mel is telling me it is 6 degrees where she is. And hi, Mel. Love you, sweetheart. I actually started your spin. I need to send you some pictures. And sorry about my ringtone going off there. Um, but I have your spin started. I actually have about a half a bobbin full already. It's not spinning as thin as I normally spin, and it's a little more inconsistent than I normally do, because I'm not used to the dog fiber and the way that is behaving. but I think you're going to be really happy with your yarn when it's done. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. Ruby's fur mixed with the off-white wool is a really pretty mix, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. And thank you for the super sticker, super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Mel. And we'll go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And whoo, Zach says it's -4 where he's at. Oh no, thank you. Oh, I don't miss those temperatures. And Kane Kim says it is 5 degrees where she is at. Oi. Oh, that just makes my bones cold thinking about it. 11 degrees with the wind chill in Illinois. Oh, goodness. No, thank you. The coldest temperature I ever experienced was the last winter I spent in Wisconsin. The area I lived in, Wisconsin, tended to get extremely cold, and we had a temperature of -35 or something like that, and that was before the wind chill was factored in. It was so cold that we were told not to go outside, and if we did, we must cover our faces because people's lungs were freezing from breathing in the extreme cold air. It was a bit wild, and that was my cue to head for warmer climates. Oh, more snow for D and 18 degrees. Ugh. Hello, Miss Carrie. Welcome in. And Jen's very right. Says, stay warm, everybody. I've got the wood stove going, so it's nice and toasty in here. I love the way that the heat from the wood stove feels. It's so nice and toasty and warm. Now, you might seen I got a video up today. I know I told you last week I was going to get some videos up, so I had to make sure I got a video up before we started this live today. As I explained in the video, I've been a bit overwhelmed lately, but I am working my way through it and taking steps every single day to knock down the list that is overwhelming me. One of the things that I got done this week, besides, the video that I got up today, is I decorated the house for the season. I even filled some hanging decorations that I had painted back in 2020. I finally printed pictures and filled those decorations with pictures as they were for the winter holiday. Picture frames that you could put like on your tree or whatever. Now, we don't put up a tree. We burn a special log in the fireplace instead, as part of the Yule tradition of celebrating the light's return, because Yule happens on the winter solstice, which is, of course, when nighttime starts getting a little shorter and our daylight hours start getting a little longer. So we are celebrating the return of the sun when we celebrate Yule, and that's what the king and I like to do here at the house. So we pick out a special log to burn in the fire to keep us warm those nights and enjoy good food and, of course, our company. And Miss Sherry Robinson, welcome in. It's great to see you. And it said, Lacey Lavender, welcome in. And the cops are in the house. Hello, Jonathan. Great to see you, sweetheart. Anyways, like I said, I'm making something to keep me nice and warm when I'm on the motorcycle. So I am using some of... This is a bit old. I think this yarn is from like 2018, 2019, somewhere around there, 2020 at the very newest. The Go for Faux fuzzy yarn. I used the pink is one full skein, and then the white on the other side is another full skein. So I just did it in a tube, and now you can see I'm folding it over, and I'm going to crochet through both sides and create like what are those called, dicky, where the flap goes down the front and down the back, because my motorcycle jacket gets a bit cold through the breast area, so I want to create a piece that goes down inside the motorcycle jacket just to keep me a little warmer, and of course keep the wind off my neck while we're riding, because that was the part that was making me the coldest while we rode. um Besides the fact that all the moisture that's in the air, because we've been getting so much rain, so the cold goes right to the bones when there's moisture in the air like that. So it made for a rather chilly ride, especially when we were going down the interstate. And I have been wrapping presents. Those are all done so far that has come in. I think we're only missing like two or three yet that are due to come in this week, and I'll have all the winter holiday gifts purchased and wrapped up and ready to go. We are again hosting my sister and her family, I believe, for Christmas Day dinner, because, of course, we still celebrate Christmas with my sister and the kids, as that's what they celebrate, and I want to celebrate with them. So I'll be making dinner for that, and uh, looking forward to making all the goodies. Not that my hips need them, but that's one of my favorite parts of the winter holidays, is cooking and baking and making all of the fun candies, the fudges and the cakes and the cookies, and all the stuff that's not good for us. I really, really love making it. Oh, boot cuffs would be really nice with this yarn for sure. Yes. Yeah, I have the off-white yet. I have one of it's a like a real light blue, and then I have like one that's kind of a dusty gray color somewhere on the other side of the table. And I've been working really, really hard to get the house back into the shape that I want it in. Most of the house looks fine. It's really my craft room, and it was the spare bedroom. So the other day I tackled the spare bedroom. I not only got it cleaned up, but I rearranged in there and moved things around so it works a little bit better, because our spare bedroom is really another multi-purpose room in the house. It's a spare bedroom when the kids come by. It's my photo studio. It's my storage room for my bags. It's also my workout room where my elliptical is. So it it has a lot of purposes, and it's also where my mannequin stands, because there's just not any room in here for her. Right, D? It's always the craft rooms. Like, it looked like a bomb went off in here. It still looks like there's been some real heavy ground fighting going on in here, but the bomb damage has been cleaned up. So we're heading in the right direction, you know. Uh it's been a bit crazy. But I am working very hard to get it going in the right direction, and I better write these down before I forget. And thank you, Miss Sally Stevens. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness, Khaleesi. Mm, she's in there just crying. She must be licking her feet again. I don't know why she does that. She'll lick herself even though it hurts. And then she cries because it hurts. And then she keeps licking. She's compulsive. Mm. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Khaleesi, honey, that's enough. Let's see, I got to pull up something real quick. That's what I'm looking for. Mm, okay. Sorry, I had to put them on the people that have done the super chats on the wheel because if we make our goal, one of those people will have to give me a number from our treasure house so that we will know what the first gift is going in to the live giveaway for the month. So that's what I was doing there. And we are going to give out the last 5 of these. Let's see, Miss Debbie Graber, Karen JSP, Crafty T, Teresa, Linda Fisk, and Laura's Block Ministries. Welcome to the group, my friends. Let's see, Miss Kim says, I wish I could have a craft room. I also wish wrapping was done. Everything needs crocheted for Christmas was done. Christmas cards were sent out. Could we just skip until another year? Hey, I'm good with that. I mean, I'll vote yes. Welcome in, Mateo. It's great to see you. Yeah, I usually make everybody's gifts for the holidays. But this last couple years, I have just been so crazy busy that I just haven't had the time. I have the want, I have the ability, I just don't have the time. And I know I could start earlier in the year and get it all done, but like, in the summertime, I've got so much going on with the farm and trying to grow food and y- so it's hard. It's really hard to balance everything. So the last couple of years, I was like, you know what? I give in. We'll just buy them stuff. We'll be like everybody else. And Lacey says she don't celebrate it. I can't blame you there. It's a very hectic time of year. Hmm. Khaleesi, honey, it's okay. She's still just crying. Mm. I got the Kraken hat about half done. The hat part, anyways. Couple more rows and the hat will be done. I can start working on the Kraken part, which is the tentacles and the eyeballs. I have this one is going to be in a bright red and a super dark red. I'm also doing a silver and blue, or a gray and blue for the cowboy colors, and I have to look up the last set of colors that was requested. Oh, I tell you what, it's a 6.5 millimeter hook, and it is killing my hand. And then when you get to the hat part, let me show you. Um, sorry. Uh, this part here is double strands of 4-weight yarn. So that makes like a 5-weight yarn. And I can barely handle working with a 4-weight yarn. It's just too big and hurts my hands. Um, but I'm pushing through, been doing a couple rows, at least every day, trying to do a few rows and get it done. As soon as I'm done with that part, I can then go down to like a 5 or a 5.5 millimeter hook, which is a lot easier on my hands. I don't know why, but anything bigger than like a 5.5 is just, it's too cumbersome for me to hold on to for a consistent amount of time. Nessa says her house is overrun by yarn. Oh, my house used to be, I had, let's see, this is a 24 cube storage unit. Let me see if I can show you guys. So that's my yarn storage there. Um, there's 24 cubes in that one, and then the one that's out in my sewing room is 4 by 4. So, and it used to be that was completely full of yarn, and the 16 hole one was full of yarn, and I had totes full of yarn. So Stash Down has really, really done me a lot of good. It's taken like 5 years. That's why if you watch the video today, I am not quitting Stash Down. I'm just changing the way that I do it, because if I don't finish a project in a month because I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I got to come to you guys and say, guess what? I didn't finish anything this month that was Stashed Down countable, then I feel like I failed. And that feeling has pushed me to, not try as hard as I can, or it stalls me out. So I'm going to change the way that I'm doing Stash Down, but I invite everybody to keep going or start up the way that it's been done, or do it the way I'm doing it. I'm going to be doing it from this point on. However, because it is a really good thing to use up the yarn that you have. We bought it, right? Because we wanted to use it. And then we stick it in bins or cubbies or totes or bags or whatever. Forget where it is, can't find it, whatever, or get excited about the new yarn at the store rather than using the beautiful stuff that we really loved and brought home already. So that's my goal with Stash Down. I'm going to keep going, just change it up a little bit. Let's see, Nessa says, hopefully when I feel better and have less fatigue and less pain and time, I can hopefully organize my yarn in my house, also get rid of some of the clothes. That sounds like an awesome plan, Nessa. There you go, Nessa. Definitely join Stash Down with me, honey. Yes, very, very, very true, Miss Lacey. Um, my house is fairly decent about not getting too dusty, except for in the wintertime with the wood stove going, of course. You know, it happens. That's why I actually put everything in the totes, and I couldn't stand, like, if a string got pulled out of a yarn and it was hanging down, drove me absolutely nuts. So I bought the buckets to go in the totes, and it helps me a lot to not have to see it all the time. Hello, Miss Tracy. Welcome in, sweetheart. Like, um, the king had to take a test at work, so he's on his way. He's got his first booklet he has to work through, um, to get his, to prove where that he is learning all the stuff that he needs to be learning and whatnot. So I'm really, really proud of him. He's been working really hard. That's one way of definite of looking at it, Miss Lacy, but hopefully you have years and years and years left to create beautiful things, and you'll be able to use up any yarn that you want to. The house smells so good. I made a pork tenderloin for dinner tonight, and some mashed potatoes and some corn, and I can still smell the pork tenderloin in the air. It smells so yummy. Yes, he's been doing awesome. Matter of fact, he didn't even get home tonight until like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So, oh, you're still young, Miss Lacy. 65. Next month. That's awesome. I have my birthday next month too. We will have to celebrate together. Hello, Miss Alley Cat. Welcome in. Great to see you. Oh, there we go. We're gonna start collecting names. I'm not going anywhere right now. We're going to start collecting names for our free entry into the live giveaway. Hello, Miss Diana. Welcome in. And thank you for sending your people over, sweetheart. I truly appreciate that. And you're very welcome for the gifted membership, Miss Debbie. What have you guys been working on? Hmm. Welcome in, Miss Maggie. It's great to see you, sweetheart. I think I will pick a number to add into the giveaway. I'm going to pick one. And now I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I wrote all the little tags. I put them upside down. I shuffled them around. I opened up the doors of the house, and I um dropped in a tag upside down, so I don't even know where anything is in the house. So when I pick a number, it truly is just like you guys picking a number. And because even if I, like, seriously, they are upside down, I do not know what is in what. But when I pick one, it's just like you guys do because I have no idea what is in what slot at all. Thank you, Miss D and Miss Diana. Trying to get you guys both on both lists. And what I'll do is for the picker wheel, if the person gets picked and they're no longer here, if they've had to leave for the night, we'll just go ahead and pick the next person so I don't have to hunt anybody down. And what they'll be doing by picking is just letting us know what prize is being added to the prize pack. Thank you, ladies. Quilty Crocheter, welcome in, sweetheart. And Karen just at JSP, welcome in. You can do it more than once just to make sure that it picks you up because we have 27 people in the house and it's only picked up 18 so far. And these people here that are going to be picked will be added on to the list, which means they are part of the live giveaway for the month. I will draw the winner on the beginning of the next month. Hey, Chris, welcome in, sweetheart. Great to see you. Type in friends if you'd like to be in part. Hey, Crystal, welcome in, sweetheart. Are you spinning tonight, Miss Crystal? Wow, Mel's still awake? Holy smokes. I'm surprised. Our Mel is usually an early bird. She gets up nice and early in the morning. You're very welcome for the membership, Miss Jennifer. Thank you for being an active participant with the channel. We're up to 23, so that's awesome. So we got 28 in the house. Okay, I'm going to pop that down just for a minute so you guys can see the house here. Let's see. I'm going to pick this door. Don't know what's in this door. Got a upside down piece of paper. Here, I'll show you just like that. Upside down piece of paper. All right. So this one is T, but with T. Ooh, come over here. Oh no! My skirt caught it. I had a catastrophic accident. I'll have to pick that up in a second. With T comes yarn. So this is the first thing that will be going in to the giveaway for the month. You will have a pack of tea and a pack of yarn. Now, Let me clean up my mess here real quick. Oh, goodness sakes. Ooh. All the trays came out. As my skirt caught the edge of the. Good sakes, guys, I'm so sorry. But if we get all the giveaways, I gotta have them in a spot so that that one goes there. Oh goodness. Good sakes. Make a big old mess. Yeah, that one's too small for there. How's that? Boy. Whew. Goodness sakes. Sorry about that. Well, good night, Mel. Love you, sweetheart. I will put them all back where they belong. Yes, I dumped the my skirt. Ooh, caught this little lip here and dumped it all out. So I will have to get them all back inside. But there's 1 through 31. I picked number 10. So that's the only one that's missing so far. I will put those all back. Ugh. Yay, Crystal, thank you. Let me go and get all those wrote down. Thank you all so very much. I very much appreciate it. Miss Diana D. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys very, very much. Okay. Add that to the stage. And there we go. So we are going to draw 5 people to go into the giveaway. And then I will draw a winner to pick a number as soon as we get these 5 people drawn. Boom, boom. Miss Maggie, congratulations. Miss D, congratulations. Miss Carrie Penderson, congratulations. Two more to go. Pa, pa, pa. Miss Moonlight Tracy. Congratulations, honey. One more. Miss Mary, congratulations. Right, rid of that one. Mm, okay. So now we're going to shuffle them up and spin. Hurrah! All right, Miss Deborah, I need a number from you that is not number 10, that's between 1 and 31. Number 12. All right. Hey, look at that. 12 actually in its right spot. All right. For number 12, we got a bull stitch marker or progress keeper, however you want to use it. We got a pretty little yellow flower. And we got a beautiful horse. A butterfly. And an owl. That will be added to the prize pack. And I will try to get both of those doors painted up by the next time we come in to have a chat next Monday. So hopefully, as we go, we will get this house decorated together throughout the next year and make it look really awesome. And have lots of fun winning prizes and adding to the prize pack as we go. So that's my plan anyways. Hopefully you guys will have fun with that, and it will build fun prize packs that are something that you guys are really will enjoy in the end. Because I thought this would be a fun way of like me having stuff that's for the giveaway, but at the same time, you guys actually kind of building it yourselves. Um, I don't know. I thought it sounded like a fun idea. Well, thank you, Miss Diana. Yeah, I want to do the things that other people are doing, but I want to do them my own way. So this is just, my way of having some fun. I've gotten a lot of inspiration from Crystal and Dee and Mama G and, everybody else that is so extremely giving in our community. I go in and I watch people winning. And, most of you, if you're in the lives, I don't ever enter the giveaways because I get so much joy from watching you guys win. And so doing the giveaways here on our channel is a way that I can, celebrate that even more. Right, Chris? Yay for fun. I actually did something the other night I've never done before. I went into Discord and watched a movie as a group. Never done that before. That was kind of interesting. Very neat experience. So trying to expand and try new fun things. Right. Definitely lots of fun to do it my way. you know, I've always enjoyed marching to my own drum, even if I can't keep a beat. My drum is da 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 da, bam, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like over here, over there, all over the place. We started one of my favorite Christmas series that I know a lot of people don't think of as a Christmas series, but we were watching not Lethal Weapon, Die Hard. Die Hard and Lethal Weapon outside of the Grinch, Jim Carrey's version, and the animated version, um, are my very favorite Christmas movies. I absolutely love Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis's acting, um, in most of his movies. So, and I like action movies. So, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies. It takes place during Christmas time anyways. Yep, Die Hard's some really good movies. I have all four of them, and I could have very easily popped it into the PlayStation or the DVD player and watched it all by myself. But it was really fun to go and sit. And even though we were all quiet, we actually all even turned our mics off and just sat back and enjoyed the movie together. We were doing something together, but in our own spaces. It was a neat experience. And I think something that I will probably do again in the future when I have time to actually sit and watch a movie. 1 and 3 are your favorites, Chris? Yeah. 1, 2, and 3 would probably be all three of them. Like number 4 was all right. Like it was a good movie. Like it was a really good movie, but I don't know. Like it was a little too techy for me to be, you know, the tech stuff just really isn't my thing. Right. Bruce Willis does amazing work, or he did do amazing work. I was very sad to hear about his struggles he's having now. Oh, I love The Last Boy Scout. Also have that on DVD. Awesome, awesome movie. Hey, Rusty, welcome in, sweetheart. It's great to see you. Yeah, yeah. I've always been a big time Bruce Willis fan, and I really like Nicolas Cage as well, and Mel Gibson. Really, really like Mel Gibson. The 80s, 90s, early 2000 action stars. Mm. Oh, goodness. Right? They're awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yep, got like the big explosions and the fast car races or, the car chases. And yeah, I mean, they made good music in the 80s and they made good movies in the 80s. It was good storyline in the 80s. It wasn't just all action and AI and like obviously there was a lot of green screen stuff, and you watch the old movies now and you can see, you can totally see it, because we were used to the new movies, but the stories were so much better back in the 80s and 90s. Like they were just they were better. Hmm, I done goofified. I put you guys, I have you guys all on the list, but I put you on last month's list, not this month's list. I better fix that or I will forget. My goodness. I need to take and just get rid of them when I finish them off, so I don't do that. Goodness sakes. Oh, Granny D Raid. Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming over. And Dawn Friedland, welcome in, sweetheart. I know, Sally, right? 2025 moved so fast. You know, the other day it just kind of hit me. It's like, oh my God, next month already is my birthday, you know? Like, which means we're already into the next year. And it's just, I'm not ready. Welcome in, Michelle and Dawn. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by, Granny D. Thank you for the raid. I truly appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to stop into your house tonight. I was making the king's dinner about the time you started up, but I will pop over and catch the replay after we're done here. I'm almost done, guys. Just gotta get these transferred so I don't forget. Okay, there we go. See you tomorrow, Crystal. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. Lurking and crafting. That sounds wonderful. That's what I do too. Rusty's on her page now. There we go. So now we know for sure it's Rusty. What you working on tonight, Miss Rusty? You working on some more beautiful yarn? If you guys have not seen Rusty's yarn, it is gorgeous. She does a very good job with her cottons. Here we go. Gusty. Oh, Rusty. Okay. Hi, Miss Cindy. We probably won't hang up for too much longer so that I can keep working on getting this list cracked down and get all these videos made and these rooms cleaned up so that I can find the things that I'm looking for when I'm looking for them. Like currently, I'm looking for my rotary blade cutter, my fabric cutter. Can't find it anywhere. I'll sending love to you too, Rusty, sweetheart. And thank you for sending love out to everybody. I know this crazy time of year, everyone's so busy sending love out and everything else for everybody else that they sometimes stop to forget to do it, take a little time for themselves. So it's real nice to have someone send a little something your way. Well, I don't think it's in a bag, but it might be like in one of my little, like organizer things. I'm not sure. I have the electric one, and the electric one is really nice, but I feel like I have more control on how precise my cut is with the rotary cutter over the electric shears, you know? And it just irritates me because I know it's in this room. But that's not much help. I am making good progress though. Like I really am. Like I know exactly what's in that cubby, what's in that cubby, like I'm getting to that point where I have specific cubbies for specific crafts. I'm getting there. I'm just not all the way there yet. So hopefully, in the next year, if I can do it in the next year, get this room and all my crafts not only cleaned up but completely organized where I can go, okay, that kind of project is located in this exact spot. That would make me feel so good if I could get that done. So that's what we're working on. I've been working on it for a while, but I'm a constant work in progress because I get good steam going. I get some real good momentum going, and then I have to do something else and it throws me off track, and then I can't seem to find my way back to it until it gets to a point where it's irritating me again. And then I get really good steam going, and you know. Right. Yes, the rooms are in a constant migration. Yes, mysterious things pop up. And like the other day, I was cleaning the kitchen while organizing the plant room, while doing the wash, while taking care of, like I just had I had 20 different projects up in the air and working on all of them consistently, just kind of going in circles. I'd have one thing in this hand for one room, one thing in this hand for the next room, and work from each room, putting things under my arms. It's a mess. It is just a mess. But I got a few things done that day. When I'm missing something, I sort through one bag before I go and sit down. That sounds like a good plan, Jen. That sounds like a good plan. Hey, Dawn, how you doing, sweetheart? My thing is I keep adding stuff, you know? Like when it started out, when I first moved in with the king, I did like puzzle books. I put puzzles together. I could macrame, crafty wise, that's about all I did. And then I started crocheting and then I started knitting. And then I seen the machine etching or engraving, however you want to call it. And I wanted to do that. And, then cross stitching and diamond painting and bead weaving and peyote stitch and sewing. And I've added a lot of crafts in the last 8 years, 9 years that the king and I have been together. So I'm constantly having to find space to put all the things that I want to do, even though I don't necessarily have time to do all of them. But I want to do all of them. And yeah, and I also added spinning and yarn dyeing and fiber dyeing, and I learned to spin 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago now is when I got Marilyn. I wanted to do it for about 4 years. I bought I bought the electric e-wheel about a year after we moved into this house, which was in 2020. And then I don't know, just me and the e-wheel we just couldn't make friends like that. Like it was okay, but it just wasn't. Not too many hobbies, just not enough hands. I agree 100%, Chris. I agree 100%. I wish that I had like was it Ganesh that's got like 8 arms on each side, or Kali? It's one of the Hindu goddesses that has like 8 arms on each side. That's what I need. And then I would probably still be not enough hands. Hmm. Because I also tat and needle tat. And then, I've got all my witchy stuff, so that needs a space. And then all the books that comes with all the crafts and all the learning that I like to do. Yes. And a third eye so I could read all the books that I want to read, and an extra pair of ears so that I can watch or so I can listen to my friends talk about stuff on their videos, but also listen to a good audiobook at the same time. I think that would make my brain happy to have all that to go on to do. I seem to function very well when there's a medium amount of chaos going on. When it's too much chaos, I get overwhelmed. But when there's just that right amount of chaos, I seem to just thrive in those moments. But it does get to be a little much sometimes. Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Right? It's a whole lot. But I think I'm gonna head on out of here, guys, so that I can finish up my dicky, I guess is what you call it. Ooh, this is gonna be so nice and soft and warm. I'm gonna work on this tonight. Hopefully get that finished up so I'll have another video for you guys. I have a bunch of stuff I need to get recorded and out. But I will work on that. And I will try to get another video out yet this week. I know that, it's very, very busy time of year with all the Vlogmas stuff and all the videos coming out. So if you don't get to it right away, I understand, but please do make sure that you check out today's video because it does have some important giveaway information in it. I do a little bit of rambling, but it's only a 20-minute video. I think it's not too bad. I look forward to seeing what you guys are working on and hearing about it. Until next time, I truly hope that you are crafting your happiness. Sounds like a good idea, Miss Deborah. I'm working on the list and knocking them out as I go, trying to anyways. But I will see you again next week for our live, but hopefully before then in a video. Bye for now, my friends.